The law comes swiftly and repainted. Beast Hunters Transformers Prime Prowl, today on Guerrilla Reviews. Prowl, as I said, is indeed a repaint and a remold from the Beast Hunters smokescreen mold. And I must say, without the armor getting in the way and the new paint, plus this new piece right here, it looks rather nice. Very simple, very clean. Though you do have the same weapon, only without the net thing. Tugs in very securely too. And the, well, now spear, I guess, fires very nicely, if that excites you. One odd point is that while it does say that this figure does come with armor, much like the smokescreen mold does, it does not. So don't bother looking in the package for something that doesn't exist. They just kind of left it there. I'm not too sure why, mostly because it was an afterthought or something like that. Moving into transformation, we will then fold out these parts, then we will fold down and split apart for the first part of the leg, fold down for the feet, fold in, repeat. There we go. Almost. There we go. And we got. See now. Should be able to do this. There we go. Gurkha mode. Okay, yeah, moving on. Okay, we'll then split apart the front and the top. Bring these down. Fold up here on the arms. Fold down on the bumper. Pull that part back down. Fold up the head. Secure that. There we go. And now here's where things get interesting. Okay, let's see here. Fold up. Oops. There we go. Fold that way. Then we up on the wings and down on the windshield, on the shield glass, so it can get situated properly. Okay, now you got to get these wheels properly aligned into this part, which can take a little bit of time. There we go. You'll have a devil of a time trying to get these things in otherwise if you put the wings up before you do this. So let's see here now. There we go. Fold in, secure, fold up the wings like so. Like so. Come on. Okay. See what I mean? This thing. There we are. There we go. Now we're on it. Okay. There we go. Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters Prowl, and Robot Mode. Oh, one more thing. Fold that back that way so the kibble's at least somewhat out of the way. Now looking at the robot mode, we see, well, yeah, it's very similar to Smokescreen, but with the new paint and the new head, you get a very different vibe from this figure. Plus, you have to admit, a police officer with a spear gun, you'd want to stop for that, wouldn't you? Another fun note, you get some very excellent night piping from that head, don't you? Well, when you got a head that's mostly clear on the back, that's not a big surprise, but still, very nice. Moving on to articulation, you get a ball jointed neck, so you're now multiple joints, so you're now hinge, ball joint on the top of the shoulder, so you're now swivel joint for the top part of the elbow, and a faux ratchet for the elbow itself, along with, okay, I guess nothing for the hands. Okay, swivel joint for the waist, along with ball joints on the hips, and more swivel joints. So you're now 90-degree tilt on the knees, and good amount of swivel on the feet. So you can get them in some very decent poses. Not all of them that you want to think of, but enough to make it worth it. Now, note about obtaining this figure itself is that there are basically two ways where it was easily available. One was online, which I imagine the pre-orders for that are sold out already, and second was during the holiday season when Walmart had its holiday sales, when this wasn't a 2-pack with the Beast Hunters bulkhead. Now, either way will get you an acceptable figure, and this is very acceptable, but still, getting two figures for what normally cost you one, and a gift for another child, especially if you just wanted to donate it or give it to a kid you know. How could you go wrong with that? Okay, that wraps up this Guerrilla review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Prowl, and again I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.